Hey, Ruff. Welcome. It's good to see you. Congrats on the first. Hope you had a nice weekend. Okay. Lots of work. Yeah, I can imagine it's probably pretty busy where you work. That makes total sense. Hopefully it hasn't been like too. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's like a good. Well, I mean, I guess there is a good type of busy, but hopefully it's manageable. Okay. Let's get right into it. I'm just gonna start with the main story quest today. Just because I really want to push to get to Heaven's Ward. Oh, that's very sweet of you to do. Oh my god, it's so nice. We have 100 like gingerbread cookies. Oh my god, it sounds amazing. That's probably like my favorite type of cookie, honestly. Oh my god, it's adorable. Oh my god, it's amazing. You'll have to send some pictures because I want to see what those look like when they're done. That sounds lovely. It's like a very nice thing for you to do. Also, I just noticed there's like a trap door back here. I never noticed this before. I guess I wonder if this will come into play at some point. Kind of an interesting thing back here. It's a multi-day project. Yeah, I'd imagine. If you're making like 100 cookies, it's like a full-on bakery. Oh, my cat just bit me. What are you doing? Okay, so the problem is like she'll lay on my keyboard, and then like when I put my hand down on my keyboard, like she'll get bothered by it. And then like not necessarily like angry like bite me, but just kind of like give me like a little nibble, like she's not happy with what I'm doing. But it's like you're the one that's blocking my keyboard, and then you're getting mad at me that I'm putting my hand in your way. You're in my way first. You made the dough yesterday, let it chill overnight with them. Oh nice, okay, so like yeah, that really is like a multi-day project. Well good, yeah, I hope they turn out well. Like I said, my gingerbread cookies are like my favorite, so that sounds amazing. Okay, let's see what Muflia has to say. Okay, wait, is there a way to like make... Oh, wait, can I actually scale this? Oh my god. This is so much nicer, okay. This might make it a little easier to read now if I make this just gigantic. It looks so silly now, but that's great. Hold on. Perfect. Perfect. Now I can read it. We're totally good now. I probably should do this like a long time ago. This is so much easier to read now. Okay, let's like 120. I feel like that's good. Okay. As Moonbreed was native to Charlian, I feel it is only fitting that we gather before the Mark of the Scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? 'Tis a monument found at Rathfrost and is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Okay, show your respect to the Mark of the Scholar at Rathfrost. Yeah, I don't get it. Of all the places my cat can lay right now, like she wants to lay on my keyboard. I literally like bought her a bed that attaches to my desk that like hangs off, so she can use that instead. But I mean, she does use it a lot, but I feel like she still just wants to lay like literally like right in front of me on my keyboard, and then get mad when I, you know, get in her way. Oh, nice. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so silly. Okay, we're going all the way down here, looks like. Oh, nice. Perfect. Yeah, I'd love to hear about it.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Life for death, a fair exchange.
Oh my god, this dude talks so slowly. It literally puts me to sleep hearing this guy talk.
Other bargains will be struck.
It's painful. Oh my goodness. Okay, was that it? Was that all you got, buddy? Sorry, I know it's kind of like a somber moment. I'm just like complaining, but it's just like the way he talks is just very silly. I'm gonna turn my fan off. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, it's like his kind of like deep voice in combination with like how he draws out every word and then talks like super slowly. It just it kind of annoys me. It's all good. Okay, speak with me, affiliate the Rising Stone. Okay, back to the Rising Stone. Man, that's like so cool to see off in the distance. This like giant crystal thing. Though we have said our farewells, the pale of sadness that diminishes but little. Or the pall? The pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent, 'tis my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet, I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Plunko? I do. "'Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisoix, Moonbreeder, our fellows of the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need to remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Plunko. There is no other to whom I would display such weakness. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, the living forge ever on, towards the light of a new day. Minfilia has a request to make of you. Have you a moment, Plunko? I believe Ida wishes a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbreeda's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. I can go talk to her. Why not? Leave the solar. Well, she doesn't. Everybody seems very sad. Papalymo's over there, like, head down too. Hey, it's Plunko. Great. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know? Thing is, I know Moon would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this, which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and, well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think you could maybe collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you and the daisy at Rathfrost. Oh, so we're gonna, like, place this crystal at the, or place the flower at the crystal. Got it. Yeah, look at poor little Papalymo. Oh my god, he's so sad looking. Bankred's like over in a corner. Ida's just right here. Where's Tatu? Yeah, where is everybody else? It's like just the Scions in here. I don't see Tatu anywhere. This is kind of cool. I've never really explored like this whole area. There's like shields and armor. Little combat dummies, swords. It's called cool. Okay, hand over the flower payment to Rowena. Got it. I think she was like all the way back here, right? Yeah, there we go. I kind of like vaguely familiar all of these, like what all these merchants are for. This is all like furnishings. Luxury trader. Oh my, oh. I was like, oh god, I got so excited for a second. I was like, oh my god, can I buy these mounts? And then I looked at the price and I was like, nope, never mind. Yeah, this is all like very expensive. Oh, Mikoshi. What is it, Cyberpunk? Okay, yeah, that was all very expensive. Fallen angel wings. What are these? Bicolored gemstone vouchers? Interesting. I feel like there's so many like other random currencies that I just am not familiar with. Like even aside from all of these ones. Societal currency, like I haven't done any of the like faction rep stuff. Yeah, I feel like there's just so much stuff I haven't even like touched yet. Okay. What can I do for you today, Venture? Eldritch trinket to trade? Now on a flower. Eh? They've got you running errands now? Them Scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Sending a savior of Eorzea to the bleeding market. Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously though, you'd best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking out the Chocobo stables next. Anyway, what was it that you were here to pick up? The Moon Daisy, was it? Here then, take it. And tell that Yida lass we've got a wide selection of headwear and stock if she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. God knows she needs to. Okay, deliver the Moon Daisy to Yida at Rathmost. Oh my god. That scared me. Excuse me. I don't know why that scared me so much. It's like a little giant magitated jump scare. Okay. Back to Rathfrost. Wraithfrost? Wrathfrost? One of those. Ugh, Rowena can be so annoying. She just will not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with some more fashionable. And when I tell her I like it just the way it is, she says it again and again and then again. It drives me crazy. Ugh, what I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. Moon daisies are often hung to rafters, trees, and other elevated locations to represent the celestial body when performing holy rituals to the goddess Mefina during daylight hours. Ugh, Moonbreeda loved these things, you know. I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her. I guess there is like an afterlife, like a place where souls go. I wonder how, like, what that place is like, or... Yeah, I feel like there is any way to kind of communicate with
I'll never forget
the
you,
dead.
Moon. None of us will.
Dragon.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
He sounds like what you'd imagine, like, Dracula or, like, a vampire to sound like. Like, very, like, Nosferatu, you know, Dracula vampire vibes. I think that's good.
Is that what I think it is?
Hello, can you hear me? We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
Pray return to the Rising Stones. And do you often know? I like how it showed us running off, but why couldn't it just like teleport me to the Rising Stones? That's kind of silly. Oh, it's all down there. No, I'd appreciate if you don't put any like Discord stuff in chat. Let's not do that. Have I been to this dungeon before? I don't think I have, right? Check it out real quick. Get sidetracked, even though, like, it's probably a very urgent thing that Alphino needs me for. It's like immediately sidetracked. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, this is the entrance to the... Oh, what was this called again? It's like the last dungeon that I did. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Was it Hullbreaker? No. Snowcloak? No. Keeper of the Lake, that's right, yeah. That's where I met Midgard Summer. That's right. My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Moonbreeder's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy of Kerthas will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her reports. The envoy is here. We know her. Thank you for receiving me at such short notice. Time is the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries if I may. Certainly. You come with news, the Javanians? Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the central highlands a short while ago, and battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Emmerich himself sallied forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Javanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. It is reinforcements you seek, then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Emmerich would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well, I shall depart for Kerthas at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I must make another request. The Silent Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Oh, now you want their help? Now you're open to that? Though I will gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf, I dare not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations, and have them present your request directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does not receive a favorable answer, I know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured that I speak with Sir Emmerich's authority in this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellows' involvement. You faced Midgard somewhere and survived. Anything you can share of your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. 'Twould seem the road leads us both to Camp Trackenhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Plumco. Ooh, what are those? Wait, this is the ice heart, right?
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
Doesn't sound too good.
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus. The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
Okay, so I know these guys look like heretics, the ones in green and brown, but this dude right here looks like the other, like, slain temple knights. Okay, so it looks like also Iceheart is working with the Dravanians. That always kind of confused me, like the difference between like the heretics and then the Dravanians, because the Dravanians are also heretics, but they're not like the human heretics. So it's kind of, I was a little confused when they were first introducing all those characters. Okay, I need just like a minute break. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. So speak with Alpha Noah Camp Dragonhead. Got it. It seems I was swift for Plunko. You two, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host has yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about camp tell of some manner of trouble with the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. The gates of judgment? Sounds a little creepy. Wait, so is this in the direction of that castle? Okay, there we go. Yeah, because we have not been here yet, like the castle. That's like a whole different... What part of the map is that? Steps of Faith? Oh, Foundation? Oh, it was like a whole city. Okay, so I wonder if this city is like this castle. Yeah, because I have not been here yet. Sky still manufacturing? And oh, there's even more sections to it. Oh my god, this is like a whole... Yeah, this is like a whole like city like Ulda in Gridania. Materia Master. Interesting. The vault. Foundation. How big is this place? Oh god, I just like more places to get lost. Oh, it looks like it's just 2 sections. Okay, so there's like... Okay, it's like Gridania, it looks like, where it's kind of 2 elevations, or like 2 sections, I mean. This is the foundation, and this is the pillars. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder if that's gonna be like a Heaven's Ward city, then. Because I'm assuming, like... I mean, is this all gonna resolve, like... in a Realm Reborn post-game, or is this going to lead into, like, the Heaven's Ward story? I really have no idea. Bothered Bowman. The gates of judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered. When I laid eyes upon Lady Iceheart, I felt the narrow freeze within my bones. Heretic scum! How dare they meddle with our divine protections? I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. We need not fret over much. There are several layers of arcane protection that shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Twould seem the heretic struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. Silence! We expected you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies. We chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders, and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you. Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we bid, and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Hatchafant will know what Sir Emmerich means to receive us. Yeah, I wonder what Lady Iceheart is planning, because we did defeat her twice. I guess like each time she tried to summon Shiva. It's like, what more does she really have right now? But then again, if she's teaming up with the Dravanians, then that would make total sense. Why she's been emboldened. Okay, in here, whoops. "'Tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of our friend when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat you with the intercessory." Oh, that one like little room that we always talk in, that's right. What is an intercessory? Intercessory. What? The act of pleading or praying on behalf of someone else. That can't be right. Huh, interesting. Intercessory. Relating to or marked by intercession. Intercession means the act of interceding. God. What does interceding mean? To intervene between parties with a view to reconciling differences. Okay, so it's just kind of like mediate. A place to kind of discuss reconciling differences. It's always funny when like you click on a definition and just like you go to like a rabbit hole of definitions trying to figure out what it actually means. I've never heard like a room refer to this though. Okay, enough of that. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Yes. I also wonder like how much of this game is kind of like changed due to translations, because I'm assuming this game is written with like, you know, in Japanese, like that's kind of the primary language. So I wonder if the translation ever like changes certain things, not like changes the story, just changes some words, or some words are used in interesting ways because it's being translated from Japanese to English. Thank you for coming with such haste, and apologies for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from the gates of judgment ourselves. In the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alphino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting takes place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post of Ishgard walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Estinian. Okay. It's looking very Garlean. A little bit. Interesting. May I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. Isn't that like a class in this game, or like a job? Dragoon? They are formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters of the lance, Estinian is without equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Javanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. So you are the adventurers of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed to the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. So it seemed that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, to reclaim the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Nidhogg, one of the several great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Kerthas since Ishgard's founding. Aye, many of the scars or walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the beasted worm skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature will be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to scourge the heretics. The dragons are another matter. They are individuals from the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age robe them of their state, or rob them of their strength. Though the endless march of years the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable, you must understand these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is essentially the truth of the great worms. They who spend centuries in slumber only to awake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies, 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses, and now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. Do you believe that Lady Iceheart is in leagues with the creatures then? Of that we cannot be certain, though we know the heretics covet the eye. We have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not like to leave untested. So it would seem you have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander. Yet I cannot help but wonder at your grandeur. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. Oops, oh, I didn't mean to skip that, my bad. When the Eosian Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our cities to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Kerthas would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Guardians arrived, that is, for you may be certain the Empire would not hesitate to claim Kerthas. They would not even have to draw steel. An imperial province sharing a border with Mordona. 7 hells. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers who face the coming of the Horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar, allow me, Sir Emmerich. Though the power of the eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen to my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the eye itself is in no reverence to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wherever so I go. Or wheresoever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. And the worm who roared? Was Nidhogg high? He means to hurl his horde against Danafin's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt the worm has summoned his minions to war. Those circumstances are far from ideal. This desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Emmerich was more ruthless in his negotiations than I anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter for one's home is at stake. But did you see the look of his face when he formally requested our assistance? The Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders. I suspect this is something the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes at something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. If they are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stone and make our report to the antecedents. Of course, back to the Rising Stone. Of course.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Well, didn't they say just like one layer of their defense has been nullified? There's like multiple layers defending
Shorn of
the
its
city.
wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to...
Oh, I keep on doing that by accident.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
I mean, I guess we've already been intervening in the war, but it was against Iceheart, not the Dravanians. But no, didn't we took the one tower though? Was it like stone something? Stone tower? Wasn't it like a tower that had the Dravanians that we fought to like help reclaim it?
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
What's going on here? That was interesting. It made it seem like a little nefarious, or like something was going on. Ooh. I bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. This small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support, I leave to Alphino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of your own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Carthas. It is not unimaginable how the fighting may spill across the border. Ray briefs Slaffborn in the brewing conflict and discussed potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over their walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you. She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. Wait, so is there another, like, dungeon, maybe? Is there more dungeons? I feel like I said every single time there's a new dungeon in this, like, post-game, but... I mean, it makes sense if she's saying, like, prepare your companions. It's like so crazy to me. Like this feels like another game. Like this doesn't feel like post game or Realm Reborn. Like it feels like an entirely new game. Which I guess is kind of the point in a way to transition into like a new expansion, but I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to me. Oh, I also talked to Tataru. Whoops. My bad. So give me 1 second. Hold on. 1 minute. Okay. Oh, wait, 143 cookies? How many employees do you work with? Oh my god, that's insane. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what they look like and like how big they are and if they're good. Oh no, you lost some of them. Would have been closer to 115. Yeah, I guess I didn't really thought about like all the employees in the whole entire, like, you know, Walmart size department store. That's crazy though, 150 cookies. That's you should be a baker. If you, I wonder if you enjoy it so much. Maybe that'd be a potential thing, but that's crazy. 150 cookies. We are rather close to Carathas, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. Well, when you were a kid, you wanted to be a baker when you grew up? I mean, you still have time. Like, it's still a possible, you know, goal. I don't know much about like bakeries though. I've heard they have to wake up super early though, and like prepare everything. It's a lot of like hard work. So it could be one of those things where it's like, this is a fun hobby, but you wouldn't do it as a job, you know? But yeah, I mean, it's like it's still a possibility if you want to do it. I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm what, 28 years old and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, so you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. Yeah, I'm like a hobby then a career. That's totally valid. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that I've kind of experienced where it's like I thought I kind of wanted to do as a job, but then once I tried it, I kind of realized like, oh, I enjoy doing this more as a hobby and not like a full-time career. Because it's like a different dynamic, you know, between doing things for like work and, you know, having a boss and doing it as like a job environment versus kind of doing it on your own pace in like a hobby environment. It's much different. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Plumko. I have 101 things to discuss with Slathborn. Yeah, you take care, Ruff. It was good seeing you as always. Best of luck on your cookie decorations. Hope it all goes well. I hope they're good too. Like, I hope they turned out well in terms of like taste and whatnot. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Korthas, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done us well, done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers to the fight itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send any of my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil. I am certain headquarters will say the same. There'll be no official adventurer guild presence at the siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout stoles in town who will answer your calls to arm. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. Recruit adventurers in Revenant's Toll. Okay. Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I survived this long by trusting my instinct, and my instinct tells me to stay well away from Ishgard. You know what? That's valid. To be honest, I want to stay well away from Ishgard. Oh. Oh, what is this? Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I need to talk to you about. I need you to cast your mind back to that scuffle of the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from little Alamiga by the name Old Wilrid was there with the fort that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have ye? I don't think so. Odds damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. Oh, is he a spy, maybe? But that ain't all. Around the time Wilrid stopped turning up for duty, then black market weapons were missing from our vault in Ulda. Yeah, it sounds like he might be. So now, of course, half the braves suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company's a disciplined fighting force, but as ye and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That's in a steady pay. Yeah, I guess that is a problem with the Crystal Braves is, like, their allegiance is very vague, and they're kind of all just like volunteers and mercenaries and people I kind of like picked up. So I wonder if they'll kind of have the same issues that like Ulda's having with their army, where kind of because it started with mercenaries and people hired by coin. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Now, compared to most others in his crew, Wilrid's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp among wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then, and this is just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer he noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. There's a villain at the end of this trail and I've stumbled upon. And I bet me good eye it ain't young Wilrid. Oh, so maybe Wilrid was investigating something and somebody kind of took him out. Any road, you've got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Plunko. Okay, interesting. So maybe, so he's saying like it's not Wilrid. Because Wilrid maybe noticed something in the ledgers. So potentially somebody could be silencing him. Interesting. So, Ishgard seeks sellswords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of the siege, those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. But I have pledged myself to guard Remnant's toll. Modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. Then. Sounds like a no. What else we got? Are they above me? Oh yeah, there's like a whole area up here. I don't think I've ever been up here. Sell me blades, these guardians? Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them nights before, you know, watched me like a bloody hawk you did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for heavy purse. Was that a yes? I'm assuming that was a yes, right? I couldn't really tell. Are they? Oh, they're down below, looks like. Oh, there we go. Also, I'm just realizing, did I ever fight... I fought the Shiva, like, extreme mode, right? Yeah. I just had that random thought. Okay. Volunteer my services in defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I did not mean to offer them mine. You escaped such a fate that I took upon the mantle of adventure in the first place. I would sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than huddle behind an icy wall. Yeah, okay. I just want to double check that I am not waiting on any new, like, extreme mode primal fights. I think I've done all of that. Okay, so I think like we only recruited one person maybe out of the 4. Didn't sound like there was a whole lot who were interested in joining up. There you are, Plumko. So, did you sway any hearts? Not really. One or two, eh? Well, add to mine, that makes 3 or 4. Not including Slathborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say one Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight, and they requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you best make your way to Ul'dah, or you'll be late. Alphino said that he would meet you on the Royal Promenade. Yeah, I'm really interested to know if the other nations will pledge support. I think they will, because this is kind of like a good stepping stone into uniting like all of Eorzea, but considering the fact that Ishgard has never helped, you know, the rest of the companies like in the past, I don't know. I was like, snow, look at this. This is fun. I wonder if all the cities have like snow effects. Also, isn't this a desert? Be kind of concerned about snow, actually. Alright, hold on, let me go teleport. Yeah, I think the other grand companies will pledge their support. Even if it's just like a little bit, I think they'll kind of all use this as like a stepping stone to kind of like, you know, make an alliance or join up with Ishgard. But coming back here kind of reminds me, didn't the Sultana want to like make a big announcement? That hasn't happened yet, right? I'm pretty sure like the Sultana wanted to like make some sort of big announcement. Yeah. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent request for the audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The alliance leaders have already seated within. Let us join them, shall we?
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Brave's intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Or is this just for the Crystal
Redalia does
Braves?
not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid
Yeah,
than prayer.
okay.
I know it is within your means.
So
Do
sassy.
not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but 2 of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Teleji Adeleji and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes, the free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people.
No, but it's United Eorzea. Oh.
If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
But we're supposed to be together.
Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest.
But Eorzea should be first, you know?
If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Damn, they're pushing back against Alphinaud hard. Well, I guess Merleb is.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
Is this gonna be a raid? They're making it sound like a whole... like a raid level thing.
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Ul'dah to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard.
Yeah, she's been awfully quiet this whole time.
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Ooh.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger? Inestimable? But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Hatchafrant and Sir Amric to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decisions, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. Captain Ilbert, what news? And the assault has begun. We have at this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your units will join House Durandare at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights and thin the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Plunko, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses of the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Massilian at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Okay, so it sounds like we're kicking things off. Gates of Judgment. Oh, okay, there's the city now. Wait, did that just pop up? Oh, no, it's because I was on the... Yeah, like this view, that's right. You are the appointed captain of the sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, the Devanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain at the steps of faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once the advanced skirmishers are slain. Okay, so it looks like we're probably going to be jumping around, fighting stuff. Can do. Seems simple enough. Wait, oh. For a second there, like, the rest of the path was out of view, so I thought it just, like, ends. Like, there's no way to get past. Sea of clouds. Hello, I've come to help. Oh, it's not looking too good. Damn dragons. Dragons? There's like some like bug looking dragons. These horde runners, they have like kind of bug, dragonfly, butterfly wing looking things. It's kind of cool actually. I think they did like a bug dragon. That sounds like really interesting. That kind of concept. But I guess, yeah, huh. Alright. Not looking too great over here. Oh, poor little Lalafell. Okay, on to the next. See if I can just kind of fly across this whole thing. In the Sea of Clouds. Wait, I wonder if I could just like... Oh, I probably can't go to the next area, right? Like it's probably blocking me from going to the Foundation. Oh, there's one more. That's a cool dragon. A lot of like interesting designs for these guys. I like it a lot. Okay, looks like now we're done. Perfect. Yeah, I'm like super excited to see what this next like dungeon or trial or raid or whatever it is. I'm really curious on what's next. I wonder if it is gonna be like another like raid. Because I've only gotten, you know, 3 raids so far. I don't really count the coil as like a raid. That kind of feels like its own special thing. But I've only had like these 3 so far. There's gotta be more, right? What's news, adventure? The reinforcements? Decimated, you say? Travanian devils, damn their scaly hides. Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We will avenge the deaths of our fellows in the battles to come. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the sea of clouds, the bridge serves as the foundation for the arcane wards that form a barrier we call Danafin's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch Iceheart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the steps of faith. If the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm the city or within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. 3 yet remain, and we've dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders at the outmost ward. Ooh. I should hope that includes us as well, yes? Hey, the Scions. Nice. The Scions of Seventh Dawn? We could not well stand idly by while the hordes threaten the good people of Ishgard. Indeed, I do otherwise would go against all the Master Louisoix has taught us. As for where we may be our most assistance, I think it prudent we divide into 2 groups. Ida and I will join the rear guard. Right, if the dragons should reach us, we'll be sure to give them what for. Thank you, all of you. Pray speak with me again when your preparations are complete, and together we shall stand against the horde. I trust you already then? Good. Come, let us make for the battlefield. Oh, this is a level sync thing. Okay. It's a big dragon. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Oh, it's like, is this what they're talking about? Like the defense? It's not a dungeon or a raid, it's just an event like this. Oh yeah, there's the plucky adventurer, stalwart, seasoned, earnest, just whole. Oh, this is so cool. I love this.
Let's finish this quickly, shall we?
Okay, barrier strength is right there. Can I move that? It's kind of in a weird spot. How'd that? Oh, duty gauge? Let's go down here, maybe. That's good. Oh, boy, no. Oh, no, I'm just like distracted already. Good lord. Oh, that did a lot of damage to the barrier. Okay. So I just need to attack the little, like, dragons around here, I guess. And then try to dodge that as best I can. Good lord. I should probably get out of the fire. Oh, I'm just like standing in that, taking all of it. Not great. This is a turtle, not a dragon. What the heck? Turtle dragon. Oh my god, first we had bug dragons and now we have turtle dragons. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, what's next? Everyone fall back now. We need to go like into here. Fall back and avoid Bishop's assaults. No, I cannot go that way. I just need to run. Oh boy. I'm getting some like Dark Souls Dragon on the Bridge vibes with this.
Aoife, to me.
Oh, we have like shields now. Stone skin. That's cool. Where's like all of the... Where's all the Ishgardian soldiers? Why is it like just us here? This seems like a very important fight to just delegate to like adventurers. Maybe I probably missed something in the dialogue. Where are we going with this one? Do we need to go in these? Okay, just got flung back. Where's everybody running to? Oh, they're just like pre-running. That's funny. I guess I just kind of like follow them and know where to go. Damn, that is so hard to like dodge that attack. This happens immediately. Okay, there's one there. I'm assuming that probably is gonna happen, like unavoidable. That doesn't look good. Wait for me, I got tiny legs. Wait for me. Oh my god. This is a big fight. This is pretty cool. I love like the art style for these portraits. That kind of like old Final Fantasy art style. Or I guess they're not like old, but like kind of more like drawn looking. What? Bravery of the Seventh Dawn. Damage does increase. Nice. I like that. Ow, that hurt.
This one'll sting.
Oh, I'm just, I'm kind of spaced out there. Took a lot of damage. I feel like somebody's healing me though. There's some like adventurer who's been healing me up, which is nice. Barrier's not looking too good though. For the wards. We gotta run back again. Yeah. I feel like he's not even like half health yet. It's a pretty long. It's a pretty long fight. Good lord. Or these are dragoons, maybe? I think so. Yeah, there we go. Now we have hope. Perfect. Yeah, there's Estinian. Estinian? How do you pronounce his name?
Know your folly.
Wait, why are they all frozen? What happened? No, nothing. I think. Oh no, did I lose connection to the server? Oh no. No, what happened? But the stream's still good, right? Oh no, that's so unfortunate. Would you have to restart all of that over again? Or can I just like join it partway through? Oh no. I hope this isn't like the same issue that happened last week, where like I lost connection that one day. Dang, this is unfortunate. I guess I have to kind of sit and wait it out. Oh, there we go. Oh, 73. Okay, I imagine if 73 people were in the queue, then it probably happened to everybody. Or it happened to like a lot of people. That's unfortunate though. Yeah, I really hope I can just join right back into the event thing. If I have to restart it, it's gonna suck. Because it's kind of slow. No! I did it all over again. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Oh. Duty calls. Okay, well, at least we know what to expect. Not that it wasn't very hard, but... Why can't we shoot it with a... Like, what is this thing? Is that like some sort of, you know, harpoon launcher? We need some, like, Monster Hunter siege weapons, you know? Yeah, like, what are all those, like, spiky things? It looks like some sort of weapon, you know? Like that? Like it would shoot out this, like, harpoon? I don't know. Okay, we're back here. Back at it again. Is casting arrow like even worth it? Or should I just cast stone? Because I feel like I kill these things so fast where it's almost like just spamming stone is better than casting like arrow on it. At least for the ads. Like for the big dragon, I'll cast arrow, but I don't know. The rest of things just seems like it'd be better to just cast another stone. Or if it's a group, maybe do holy. I like it even if I use sprint, like, Y'shtola is still a little bit faster than me. It's kind of interesting.
Aoife, to me.
Stone skin. Interesting. Is stone skin like an actual spell that like a job in this game can learn? Like what job is Y'shtola? I'm assuming like every character in the game corresponds to a job that I can have. So I wonder who has like stone skin or stone flesh or whatever that ability was. Oops. Yeah, this is where we run again, right? Yeah. I'm assuming, right? Are we attacking it? What's going on? Yeah, fall back, okay. And then the next one's the Dragoons, right? Wait, should I be... Oh no, we're good. Oh, I'm just casting Holy. Man, I'm so out of it. I'm not even doing any damage to anybody.
This one'll sting.
I wonder how many layers are there? Is this the last layer, the next one? Maybe? Oh my god, that was close. Okay, I was probably gonna break the barrier, right? For the ward. So we'll run to the next group of people. Such a cute, like, cool view from over here. The city in the background, this giant bridge, these like towers. It's great. Okay, hello Dragoons. Okay, hopefully no server issues this time. I can just finish this up. Hopefully everything is nice and smooth and working properly and not gonna fall apart.
Know your folly.
That's I mean, the dragon's not even on half health yet, though. Oh, now we're hitting with like cannons or catapults, looks like. I can't attack it, it looks. Oh no, I can't. We're good. Okay, yeah, he's like just barely half health. There's only one ward left. Come on, guys, he's so close. So close to death. I have a Hair in my eye. Ugh. Ow, it hurts. Like an eyelash or something. Oh boy. The most like worst time for that to happen. Almost there. Oh, here's the reinforcements. Here's the actual temple, the temple knights. Oh, that's cool, I like that. I don't like the stupid eyelash in my eye. I think I got it. I think we're good. Oh. So close. I don't have any stronger spells to like finish this fight, which sucks. Nice, there we go. Wait, so what was that actually a duty? Can I like do that with friends maybe? I don't know really why I would, but I'm just curious if it's like a possibility. The dragons, they are withdrawing. Victory is ours. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. What of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stretch of your lair? Perhaps you prefer to have all your abilities fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter, I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only the death will sate my lance. Uncle, the dragons are routed, lest you wonder. The fighting at the steel vigil was also fierce, but the crystal blades were not found wanting. Was there anybody from the free companies? I didn't see anybody like in their armor. Not the free companies, the grand companies. Commander Leveler, Flunko, true to your word, you have arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praises, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Now all the dragons are fled, and there might yet wounded to be carried off from the battlefield. Pray let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. We've indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And, mayhap clearly insignificant, this Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will come soon when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much we have sacrificed in our struggle against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we have marched ever near our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for tomorrow. It is a hope that shall sustain us for the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, you have done well, friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievements. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time to levity. I must accompany Captain Ilberd back to Olda and assume those brave birds squads suffered heavy losses, or reassign those braves who suffered heavy. Oh my god, just ignore it. Oh boy, you, my friend, have earned the rest at the Rising Stone. Pray return the Heron's toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. Okay, I'm probably gonna call it there. I'm kind of reaching my limit for tonight. But I feel like maybe I'm getting closer to Heaven's Ward. I feel like I'm almost there. Maybe just like a couple more quests. So hopefully maybe tomorrow's stream I'll get there and we can start Heaven's Ward. I have no idea, but that's kind of the goal. Regardless, thanks so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be streaming tomorrow, which will be the last stream of the week. So I hope you all have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all soon. Bye everybody. Bye-bye.